Hey, this is Chuck in the bass workshop, and let my tubes warm up for about 5 minutes here, so I can turn my standby on, apply the full power. It's 250 watts all tube. Now, for you solid state guys out there, you don't have to worry about this, but got my muter, which is a really nice feature for like set breaks. And I got a solo for overdrive, adjustable DI. So I mean, this isn't a gear vlog, but this system here does everything I need it to do. You know, I can split it in half for smaller shows and just use a single 15. You know, or you know, use the full stack for outdoor shows and bigger places. Not really playing in a band right now, so I guess it don't matter. And this is kind of overkill for a lot of people, and over budget, you know. I mean, I've got like $5 grand into this setup, so between that and the DIM 4, yeah, you know, it gets into some expensive stuff, man, and it's unnecessary if you're, you know, just an amateur at your house and not really doing anything, or you're just starting out. You don't need to invest thousands of dollars in it. You can get a good bass for, you know, $400 or $500, get an Ibanez, and achieve the same results. I've been playing for 30 years, so for me, I'm particular about my gear now. I only play American Fenders, and I like to use all tube amplifiers when possible, and like the big pros do. But whatever, to each their own. Everybody's got their own budget. Everybody's got their own preferences, and you know, this just happens to be mine. So today's workshop focus is I've covered a lot of different material over the years, and you know, I've done these workshops for a couple of years now, and you know, this is more of an open style focus, so I'm just going to play and stop talking for a minute, and then I'll just talk about it a little bit, and that'll be this episode. Thanks for viewing. Thanks for your time and patience, to you musicians out there. Get the tuber all warmed up. Let's bring it in. So you can just take a basic idea like what I just did there, and man, is this place a mess. I gotta vacuum my rug. This is embarrassing. Oh well. I'm a musician, I'm allowed to be a slob. So yeah, I mean, basically, you know, you want to just take and build on what I call improvisational building blocks. You know, you gotta have some sense of organization to what you're doing, and some sense of direction, you know, combined with the fundamentals, which I go through some of my stuff here. These are all your basic modes in treble and bass clef that you want to learn them, or at least some of them, and how they apply, and the similarities in the major and minor modes, and you know, at least learn some of the rules. This is always a good idea. And then, you know, you can break the rules once you learn them. And, you know, I studied that stuff a long time ago, and don't really use a lot of, you know, technical theory stuff now. But you know, it does apply. It doesn't matter what, whether you're doing rock and roll, or it doesn't matter what style of music you're doing. It's good to learn have a good theory foundation in your work. Know your major and minor scales, at least the basic ones, and you can build ideas off from them. And that would be if you take anything away from this new episode today, that would really be what it is learn the basic building blocks to your bass guitar, and then you can build off those building blocks. That's why they're called building blocks, because they're foundation for all music that you can apply to any instrument, really. But the little jingle I just played there, I was just kind of making up off the top of my head, and a little slap bass and stuff like that. And you can do different techniques, incorporate that in, and just have fun and enjoy yourself. Try to find a cover band or an original band. If you're money focused, try to find a cover band in a local circuit. And you might not be able to apply all this stuff all the time, but at least you can get out there and play in front of people. And if you get anything from this workshop today, it's really more of a open style focus, where just learn your basic building blocks, and then let your style kind of come out over time. And you'll develop that, because everybody's different. Everybody has different influences, and some are the same, some different. So that's about it. Thanks for tuning in. I'll get some more workshops together for this fall as I think of them and different subjects that I can cover, so I'm not just repeating myself. Thanks for viewing, and have a great day.